And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world flight dispatcher, aiming to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today we are doing a couple different things. First and foremost, we're going to be taking a first look here at the St. George, Utah airport. I was actually planning a different stream and got a video notification from Aviation Lads on YouTube. Saw the trailer and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know there was St. George airport coming out. So immediately went to go check it out. I saw the price and we're gonna dig into that because that's the interesting part of this airport, is the price. So we're going to kind of take a first look, get my opinion, get y'all's opinions, and then reveal the price. After that, we're going to fly down to Phoenix. There has been a new update for the Model of Beautiful World Phoenix Airport, so installed that. So we're going to fly down to Phoenix, and then after, we're going to load up in the AnyBuilds A320neo, and we're going to fly into Palm Springs and see if that airplane has the capability of handling such a complex Rnav approach. So that is going to be the agenda for today. But guys, as always, welcome. Great to see y'all. Super stoked for this stream today. And I want to plant my camera right here. Now, as always, first things first is a huge shout out to all of our channel members. Pilot Porter, which by the way today is Pilot Porter's birthday, so let's fucking go. Happy birthday, Porter. Super stoked that you're here, dude. Thanks for spending a little bit of your birthday with me. I hope it is a good birthday. Birthdays get less and less, like, it's always a great thing, right, to make it to another birthday, but it's like, shit, man, I'm getting fucking old. So anyways, Pilot Porter, Dustin, D-Champ, Callie Simmer, Ford Contour, Hillbilly Gypsy, Zach Hamilton, Bravo, Charlie, Gavin Chapman, Zolt, Skyfall, Wes, Jose, Andrew, Brett Smith, Shadow Dark, Image Seeker, Zach, Marco, VR, Sim Pilot, J Foot, Drew Stone, Big Ralph, Nabil, Abdelio, Rev, Cold Bay, Captain Shack, Kieran, Josh, AJJ, Zado, Buckeye Fly, Plain Nuts, Kieran, Cody, 226 Enforcement, and Captain 8. Huge shout out to all those guys for the continued support. Thank y'all so much for all that y'all do for the channel. Now over to the chat. As I said, today is Pilot Porter's birthday, so everybody please, if you haven't done so already, wish Pilot Porter a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Great to see you. Josh, what's going on, man? Great to see you. Looks like my kind of weather. Yes, sir. Kieran, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Welcome. Marco is in the house. What's going on, Marco? How you doing, dude? D-Champ, great to see you, man. Welcome. Andrew, sup, back at you, my friend. Great to see you. So, guys, again, this is the St. George Airport, made by, let's see, Foreflight. Never, I'm sure I probably have some of their other sceneries, just because I have a lot of sceneries. I'm not really familiar with this developer. But first thing I want to point out, it's probably not the most noticeable, but I noticed it. So we got the St. George Regional Airport lettering here, right? But it's casting shadows on the textures of the building, which I find interesting. So overall, I'm just going to kind of slowly pan around the airport again, and I want y'all's opinions first on just kind of the general looks of the scenery, the general looks of the buildings, textures, like all that kind of stuff. What are y'all's initial thoughts? Got some dumpsters right there. buildings backup generators. Got some static folks, got some static ground clutter. And I've been looking at sceneries in Microsoft for so damn long that you can always kind of pick out what static objects are from the sim itself. It's like I know that truck is definitely one. These airplanes, this one and that one over yonder, those are native to the sim. Good old Orbix scenery. Yeah. I mean, it's sold on Orbix, but it's made by Propair, P-R-O-P-A-I-R-E-D. I think it was E-D. I know how to spell. Propair. So P-R-O-P-A-I-R. Sim needs ray tracing. Yeah, I know that's something they're talking about doing. I don't think it's coming to this sim. I believe it's 2024 they're looking at implementing it. So what's y'all's initials thoughts? No interior model? Good. Yep. So that's the first thing. From what I can tell, no. No interior model. And small airports like this tend to typically be the airports that are fully modeled, right? Not this one. I'd say the best looking thing in this airport is the Phoenix 320. Let's go over to the fire station. Should be some other custom buildings. So my thing with this airport is, all in all, in my opinion, and this is going to be a pretty harsh thing to say, but none of it looks bad by any means, right? But in my opinion, all of this kind of looks to me to be about the same caliber as freeware scenery that you would find on FlightSim.to. I mean, they're definitely custom buildings. Obviously, they got, you know, the St. George signage. But other than that, like, that's nothing about this to me screams like anything that's much better than what's on FlightSim.to. Now, the difference to me that if this is to be payware, then the difference between what you would find on freeware versus, you know, payware would be the interior being modeled, and then just generally like more detail, more, which now I'm gonna say this, I haven't been to the St. George airport, so maybe this is exactly how the terminal looks. To me it just seems like there could be more detail to some extent, at least on the walls. I don't know, it's just, to me, for something, just like my gut reaction is like, shit's kind of plain. It might be like that in real life. But yeah, it's just kind of meh, kind of plain, kind of simple. I feel like you could find this same quality on FlightSim.to in a freeware project. If the interior was modeled, I would understand a little bit more charging for the scenery. That's what I was thinking. I would expect an interior model since it's smaller. Otherwise, a 5 out of 10 at best. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. Maybe a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I mean, the ground textures look fine. But the other thing that really kind of chaps my ass on this is these two airplanes. Why the fuck are those here? I don't know, maybe St. George has some sort of some little small charter carrier, something other, 135 joint, I don't know, that comes into St. George. But to me, I would expect, if you're going to put airport or airplanes in the gates, they better be fucking CRJs or some sort of airplane that does come here in real life, not some static bullshit ass airplane that comes with the sim like natively. Like make a fucking CRJ. I'm sure there's plenty resources that if you can't make a CRJ or some other airplane that does come here in real life, there's probably somewhere you can get them. That this is bullshit to me. This honestly kind of pisses me off. You're gonna charge for the scenery, but you're gonna put little bullshit fucking corporate jets in an airline terminal gate with like this shit. Got a huffer over there, like all this GSE that would go to, you know, an airliner. And so we're going to take up 2 of 4 parking spaces. Correction, 5 parking spaces with these 2 little bullshit airplanes. Get out of here. So again, maybe 5 out of 5. That kind of knocks a point off for me. 4 out of 5. Why does it, like, to me it looks like it was straight, but when I look at OBS, it was definitely like tilted. At least it looks like the actual airport, but you're right, definitely freeware quality. Yeah. And I got super excited when I saw this was out because I love flying in this region of the United States. I would absolutely do some regional action into St. George, but for this to be payware, and just wait till I tell y'all what the fucking price is. To me, it's horseshit. And like, you know, we got these. Pretty sure that's native to the sim. But you know, we got these little static airplanes here. As if this is a flight museum. Maybe it is, but if it is, it doesn't seem like there's any custom buildings for the flight museum itself, or anything that would insinuate that there's a flight museum here, or whatever the fuck these airplanes belong to. Unless they're just, you know, these are known airplanes that are privately owned at the airport. Could be that. But when you got all this stuff in there, I don't know, it just kind of insinuates something different. Maybe we'll take a look at Google Maps and find out. But yeah, to me, I'm not impressed. I would fly in and out of it, no problem. But the price that they charge for this, when this is, in my opinion, freeware quality, is just. And even if it was like, you know, $10, okay, something like that. But it's not. Let's reveal the price. Almost $27. 27 fucking dollars USD. 24.78 in euros, and then 21.22 great. I'm guessing that's Great Britain pounds. But anyways, that's expensive as fuck. Like that's like big airport price. Big airport. Like I would imagine when Flightbeam comes out with, you know what, let's just look. Let's see what Flightbeam charges for their airports. Minneapolis. Oh, well, it's all fucking 30% off. So even Minneapolis, regular price is $20. $20, regular price. $20, $20. 20. See, what's another? Teterboro. So Teterboro is like, even that's, it's a private airport, but it's bigger than St. George, right? $16. Dulles, $20. Like, get the fuck out of here. Let's look at FS Dream Team's airports, because they got some pretty big airports. Charlotte, $24, cheaper. And you know, oh, that's P3D. Shit. Microsoft, 16 bucks. Chicago O'Hare version 2 from Microsoft, 20 bucks. Like, fuck off. Not even. So again, $27 for freeware quality airport. Kind of like, this is probably the first scenery that's ever like chapped my ass. Most sceneries I never have a problem with. Price, quality, I never have much negative to say. This is some bullshit. So, oh well, it is what it is, and that's why I bought it. I did notice the price before I bought it. I still wanted it anyway because, like I said, I love flying in this area of the United States. But when I got to looking around, I was like, holy fuck, like this is some bullshit. So I spend my money so that you guys don't have to. If it were me, would I recommend this airport? Shit, no. That's just me. So that is my unfiltered opinion. And it's pretty harsh. And if the developer watches this, sorry for being so fucking harsh, but make better shit, I guess. And don't charge a fucking testicle for it either. Now, curious to see what y'all's guys say. Not impressed, especially the price point. The scenery, mountains, background, etc. look beautiful. Yep, and which is why I love flying into this area. Something looks like a house I built in The Sims 20 years ago. Yeah. Surely you can remove those planes in the scenery files though. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I never alter scenery files. I would like to. That would be an improvement. But I always, when it comes to me messing with files, I get too afraid I'm going to screw something up. So I never touch anything. But probably. Agree though, it's a waste of space too, useless clutter, and it's an eyesore. 100%. J-Foot, what's happening, dude? Almost never want static traffic. Yeah, or static aircraft. Yeah, same. Yeah, I would rather have the parking spaces. And I can fill it with, you know, live traffic. Or even just like, what's FSLTL. Like you can set how much, you know, airplanes on the ground that you want. I can fill it that way, you know. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather have the parking spaces. 3 out of 10. I would concur with that. Yeah, I'm somewhere in that 3 to 4 range. Ground textures could also definitely be better. Yeah, it doesn't show a whole lot of wear and tear, at least in this initial spot. I mean, the ground markings as far as the gate spaces to me are fine. But you know, like there's some airports that charge less, where like you can even see like when you get the right angle with whether the sun or like if it's a little wet, although separate from like the wet that the sim causes after it's previously rained. But you can see like the difference in the paint texture as well on the ground, and I would not anticipate that this would be the type of scenery that would have that type of feature. Looks like military jets and the ground textures, probably so. You've got to replace those ground textures that have planes in them. 100%. Lost all points. Yeah, that's insane. I'm telling you, the price is unbelievable. That's more than any build scenery. Yep. But yeah, there's a lot of shit on sale right now, guys. So if y'all are looking for some sceneries, more than likely it could be on sale. I know Orbix is running big sales. So go check out your favorite stores, and maybe you'll find a little something for 30% off. It seems like that's what basically everybody was doing, is 30% off. $27 for that, it's criminal. I agree. What's a good ATL cost? Well, there's going to be Imagine Sim. Let's see. Shop Microsoft. Atlanta, $15 fucking dollars. 15 pounds, actually. So it's going to be a little bit more in USD, probably like 17 bucks. Still saving $10 compared to this shit. It's fucking wild. I will stick to Provo and Salt Lake. Thank you. I had the same thought. Same thought. If you want a small airport in this region, Provo, 100%. 100%. And then if you want bigger airport, Salt Lake. But Wes, great to see you, dude. Welcome. I would only buy this if it was my hometown airport. Same, yes, 100%. Because my airport, my hometown airport does not exist. So if somebody made it and it was 50 bucks, I'd probably pay for it. But that's because it's sentimental to me, right? You haven't even bought your hometown airport yet? Maybe that'll be the next one we'll do. I'll review Josh's hometown airport. All right, guys. Well, let's get to the flight. We'll jump into the airplane. We are going to be flying on VATSIM. So it should be a pretty good time, because I do believe we have full coverage, at least as of right now. Alright, so as always, first things first, overhead panel. Battery 1, battery 2. Give it a sec. And ground power. I'm going to pause that because that shit's getting annoying. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on the audio stuff, because things get a little weird with Phoenix. Alrighty, crew supply, ground control, CVR test. Head over to captain, aiders 1, 2, and 3. Status, nav lights. No smoking into auto, arm the emergency lights. 12 degrees outside. It's a tad cool. Let's go APU fire test. Engine 1 fire test. And engine 2 fire test. Looks good. Flight director's constraints. We'll go VOR 1. Flight director's constraints VOR 1. GCS into auto. TCAS into auto. Cool. Let's test our oxygen. Looks good there. Alright, due to be out in 24 minutes. And let's go ahead and load up the airplane, get the boarding started, fueling, all that good stuff. Alright, and as always, we want to make sure that we go over our OFP, make sure that we agree with everything. Alright, so we're going to be American Airlines Flight 1004. We are operating November 654 Alpha Whiskey, which is a 320 Classic on the 2nd of April. From St. George, heading down to Phoenix, due to be out at 18:20, on at 19:27. Got release ID number 2. J Queen is our dispatcher. No MELs, no remarks. 295 nautical miles on this flight with an average wind component, tailwind 24 knots, burning $273 for every 1,000 pounds of gas. So it's not a tanker flight. It's going to be CI 25 at flight level 260. Up there, temperature is minus 35. Tropopause is 38.3. Checking our weights. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
Are you doing another flight out of PHX? I'm down to join if it's not too long of a flight. Also 5 months LFG _ let's show _ let's show _ let's show.
So, Pilot Porter, first of all, thank you for the 5 months. Let's fucking go. And yes, we're gonna fly Phoenix to Palm Springs on the second leg. I'm gonna switch to the AnyBuilds A320neo. I want to see if that airplane is capable of handling a complex Rnav approach like Palm Springs has. So that's what we're gonna do after this one. So would love to have you join. Okay, let's see. So 48 minutes from wheels up to wheels down, burning 4,800 pounds of gas. We've got a 45-minute reserve. Comes out to about 3.6. No contingency fuel because we got good weather and everything. Our min required takeoff fuel is going to be 8.4. Let's see, from there we got 19 minutes of extra fuel, comes out to 1.9. 300 pounds of taxi gives us a total fuel of 10.6. Landing min fuel 5.5. Perfect. Alright, this is going to be our route for today. Hivika 2 to Matzo direct Tense Bruiser 1 arrival. Check our weather at ETA. ETA again is 1927. So we're going to be in this line here. Winds 270 at 7 greater 6 statute miles. Skies clear. Very nice. I like it. All right, let's prep the airplane. Let's see. Let's Joe. Rnav 55. Wow, company man. Hey, you know, if there ain't shit for extra gas, then I ain't gonna put none. I ain't scared. But also, it is fun to like do it in the sim, right, and then see how you can either overburn or see how, you know, how things go wrong and what kind of situations it puts you in when doing that. AnyBuilds PSP is very aesthetically pleasing if you got it. I do, and that's what we'll be flying into, my friend. Damn right. Yeah, I love that airport. Alright, here we go. AOC menu, flight init, init data request. Got our fuel, just heard them stop pumping. Data, IRS monitor. Got 2 more minutes until the IRSs are aligned. AC status, make sure nav database is current. It is init. We are doing our diffs rip flow, which ensures we never miss anything. Flight number, American Airlines 1004. Also, guys, while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to mention this. I got new routers, new Ethernet cables. I had internet company come out and check after the last issue that I had. So we are testing this stream in 4K. So if you check your, if you're on Wi-Fi and you're on a device that has a 4K display, you can check, go into settings and select, I believe it's 2160, I think is the resolution. Let's see. But we should be streaming in, yeah, 2160. So we are streaming in 4K, and we're going to see how it goes. Last time we tried this, it worked for a little while, and then it started bogging down. So we're going to, fingers crossed. All right, CI 25. Cruise altitude, we're going to be at 26,000 feet. Temperature up there is minus 35. Ground temperature is 12. Tropopause, 38,300 feet.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are at departure time. However, we cannot shut the aircraft door until all customers are seated with your seatbelts fastened. Also, please turn
it up where y'all can hear it.
Cell phone conversations and other items.
Let's see, flight plan. St. George, departing off of 19 on the HICVA departure. Matzo transition, insert. Phoenix, arrival. We're coming in on 26. Bruiser 1. Tense. Approach via. Serlo. Yeah, I guess I'm sure ATC won't have us fly that, but we'll plug it in. Looks good. Secondary for our engine fails. We do have random failures turned on. St. George to St. George. Cost index 25, 26, it's 30, I don't know what it was, it don't really matter. 12, secondary, St. George, departure, 19, no SID, secondary, St. George, arrival, Rnav 19. No star and no via. Performance. Next. St. George weather. Winds are variable at 4 knots. 10 statute miles. Clear skies. Temperature's 14, so it's not 12. 30-31. All right, minimums, Barrows 3940. And now our engine fail is set up. We'll just leave that into auto for now. Get our wind data uplink. Throwing all of our fuel details. Where are we at on our boarding process? 126. All right, plan zero fuel weight's 132.7. We'll go standard CG, and then 10.6 on the gas. Prod page KUXIU 19. That's for the engine fail. Let's run some prelim takeoff numbers.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ah, they're boarded. Shit.
If you are sitting in an exit seat, please review the safety card in the seat pocket. You may need to open the exit in an emergency. Let a flight attendant know if you are unwilling to operate the exit or do not meet the exit seat requirements.
And we are at departure time. At this time, we need large electronic devices, laptop computers, to be turned off and stowed. Smaller electronic handheld devices may be used, however, they must be switched into airplane mode at this time. and all calls and texts terminated. Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross-check and all calls. Thank you.
All right. So 0 fuel weight CG is going to be 29.8. Looks good. Cool. Now we'll need to get our clearance. So that's going to be LA Center 3555.
Yep, South American 1884, passing 6.2% of 1,000. American 1884, radar contact, climb maintain flight. 330, proceed direct flight. 330 direct flight, American 1884, thank you. Legion 2732, sir, 26 left, short of 26 right. Legion 2732, welcome to Vegas, cross runway 26 right, Gulf to park and Abdomen. 26 right, Gulf to parking, Legion 2732, thanks.
LA Center, American 1004 on the ground in St. George looking for IFR to Phoenix.
American 1004 LA Center, you're cleared to the Phoenix Sky Harbor via the HIPCA 2 departure Matzo transition. Then as filed, climb and maintain 12,000, squawk 2463.
All right, we're clear to the Phoenix Airport via the HICVA departure Matzo transition. Then as filed, initial climb flight 120 and squawk 2463, American 1004.
American 1004, readback is correct. I just want to amend something. Expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure.
We'll expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure for American 1004.
American 1004, readback correct. Departure, actually your release for departure, release vote is not up by 1830 Zulu. Call me everyone this frequency. And frequency change approved. Southwest 467, maintain 160, grade of 05.
All right. Why is...
And American 1004, just wanted to make sure you copied your release for departure.
Frontier 845, we're ready.
Frontier flight 845, runway 24 right, taxied via Echo Romeo, cross 24 left on Romeo.
Echo Romeo, cross 24 left on Romeo. Frontier 845.
November 72 Juliet Whiskey, Van Nuys, altimeter 3024. 3024. Southwest 1979, descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, runway 26 left transition, Vegas, altimeter 3029.
3029, descend, Rockstar 326 left, Southwest 1979.
LA Center, jet that's potential net X-ray, flight level 230. November 249 Juliet X-ray, LA Center, radar contact, walk 4702.
Code 6532 on the ground, Limburg, whenever you're ready, be up our northbound.
That's pretty cool. So one of my colleagues, he's OCC support.
Ah, yes, no worries.
He's kind of like the IT for dispatcher, so to speak.
Coast Guard 6532, Departure from the ramp is
anyways,
at your
he's
own
on VATSIM right
grid,
now
moving
and
south of runway
heard me and sent me a
27
message,
For the moment, call me airborne.
which I think is awesome.
Remain south to the 27, we'll call you airborne. Code 6522, load me, I'm sorry, 6532.
Alright, so,
Flip around here, I'll call you.
Roger, Trans 0215, descend and maintain 13,000, the Limburg altimeter 30.
so new cruise is going to be 29,000
Road
feet.
26.
That's the only change.
13,3028,
We would not need an amendment from dispatch for that.
And Trans 0215, speed at your discretion now.
Everything else remains the same. Squawk in 2463.
Starlight 17 LA Center, runway 16 right, thanks to the Alpha, altimeter 3024.
Alright. Shut that door.
Frontier flight 845, Rnav Fabra, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
Rnav Fabra, runway 24, right, clear for takeoff, unshake.
Hate the click spots on the forward windows.
Southwest 467, runway 26 right, clear. Correction, runway 27, clear to land. Coast Guard 6532, maintain VFR at or above 1,500 for now.
At or above 1,500 for now, Coast Guard 6532.
Center Southwest 1568, request 3 minutes break.
Southwest 1568, that's a cruise coming when you back.
Does the airport not have...
Roger.
Southwest 2076, descend via, actually disregard. November 259 Juliet X-ray, descend via the Cocktail 3 arrival, runway 26 left transition, Vegas altimeter 3029.
29 at
Alright, APU's up, been running for 3 minutes. We've got our fuel, so seatbelt sign, come on, bleed, come on, disconnect ground power. Get those fuel pumps on. Alright, so let's brief it up real quick.
Starlight 17, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Cockpit prep, maintenance logging tells, onboard and check, gear pins, covers moved, seatbelt signs are on, ADAIRs are nav, fuel, we need 10.6 at the gate, we got 10.6 on board, altimeters 3031 set, EFB's checked. Cockpit prep's complete. Alright, it's going to be right seat takeoff, aircraft types A320 for tail strike, avoidance, no MELs, no CDLs. Weather is no factor, terrain is a factor. We're going to push back, nose to the north, expect to taxi Alpha, Alpha 1 to 19.
North of the field at Limburg.
Abort procedures be pretty standard, below 80 knots. Be my decision to reject. Complete stops at the park and brake, call flight center stations, analyze situation, company use action, required. After 80 knots in the high-speed regime, I'm going to abort for engine fire, engine fail, low level wind shear, anything makes it feel like the aircraft's unsafe for takeoff. After V1, if we pop an engine fail is going to be fly runway heading. We'll speed up, clean up, come back on the RNAV runway 19. All goes as planned. We're going to fly the HICFA 2 departure. We're cleared up to 12,000. We've got 12,000 set. And we're squawking 2463. Coolio.
November 72 Juliet Whiskey, enter left downwind, runway 16 right.
Alright, before start checklist, windows, doors, and slides. Closing arm, beacons on. Thrust levers, idle. Reminds me I need to do this.
Starlight 17, ready to contact, turn right direct to Lovey, climb, maintain, flight level 300.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Great Wings 189, Oakland's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Anyways, thrust levers idle, park and brake is on, transponder is an auto.
Coast Guard 6532, roger, thank you, VFR.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Coast Guard 6532, navigation my own discretion, and continue VFR.
Southwest 467, contact ground 23.9 NCF. Southwest 2060 set, correction 2076, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, Limburg altimeter 3028.
Lucky 1 arrival 3028.
Locking gear.
Southwest 747, descend via the Disney 5 arrival, the John Wayne altimeter 3025.
AJJ, what's up, dude? Great to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. So why is St. George so expensive? So damn expensive for a small regional airport.
33, expect visual approach runway 26 right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely very, very expensive.
Center Southwest 1568, back to cockpit.
Roger that, welcome back.
Alright, we're going to go nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes release clear to push, nose left.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
For me?
And now trying to get to World Express 42.
Oh, okay, I apologize. Because 532. Just update, we are westbound now, going out to the oil rig.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Coast Guard safety 532, roger, no problem. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500.
2,500, Coast Guard 532.
November 72, Juliet Whiskey, runway
Andrew.
16 right.
Yeah, so
Try clear to land, Juliet Whiskey.
my man,
4176, runway 27.
me Ryan P. I know who you are. But dude, welcome to the Wrong Side community. Great to see you, dude. Welcome to your hometown, St. George. Welcome, dude. Great to have you.
For a visual approach, runway 26.
Heading 250 to maintain 5,000 trans
but yeah, Andrew, it's a 4K monitor, it's 55 inches. It's called the Samsung Odyssey Arc, if you want to look it up. Absolutely love it, and it's amazing to sit in front of.
Southwest 2405, welcome to Lindbergh, contact ground 239er.
What's this inspirational music? Brake set, clear disconnect. I'll have a go. Look for the pin on the right. It's the Albuquerque got off. But anyways, it's the what do you call it? Like the cabin announcements.
2089 Albuquerque's offline.
In Phoenix. It's custom American ones.
Have a good one.
Drew Stone, welcome, dude. Great to see you, man. How is he is?
Nice listening to you work. You're great. See you next time.
Armchair Captain. By the way, they closed down the cabin announcements on Discord. Did they really? Damn. Must have been some copyright issues. Kind of figured that might happen. No margaritas today? No, I spent all day drinking at a lagoon. When I say all day, I drank like a margarita and 4 beers. It wasn't much. But it was a good day nonetheless. Hence the sunburn. Like, I am very badly sunburned.
Standby.
No worries. That's fine. As long as you're below 2,500.
Shadow, how we doing right now? All is good. Internet's holding up so far. We're pushing 4K.
Alright, so let's take off our way.
On roll number 1, got more than 25 psi on the engine bleed. She's giving us the signal on the right. So we'll flash the lights, let her know we got it. But Shadow, man, thank you for recommending the mesh router. So far, so good. Haven't lost internet a single time that I know of, but I haven't spent a whole lot of time on the internet either.
My name is Susan. I'm your purser for today's flight, along with Charles in the economy cabin. We do welcome you aboard.
Guys, help me. If y'all hear anything weird with the audio, let me know. Because the way that the Phoenix, to capture the cabin announcements,
welcome to your American Airlines flight.
I have to run a...
on its way to one of our many destinations across the globe. Made possible by our dedicated team members.
I have to run like a Phoenix thing called Phoenix Gateway to capture the audio, but it pushes all of the audio through it.
So let's go over some in-flight instructions so that
where typically I will have separate audio for VATSIM, Microsoft, FS Realistic, all the things, right? But for y'all to hear the cabin announcements, I have to do it this way. And so if it gets loud or anything to hear echoing, just let me know.
UPS 844, if you're a bit high, I can certainly ground.
I got a good start on 1. Let's roll 2.
Carry-ons are placed all the way under the seat in front of you.
UPS 844, 5 present heading, set them.
Larger carry-on
maintain 5,000.
If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your seat and contact a crew member for assistance.
Ryan, I don't know why you weren't subscribed either, but you haven't missed anything interesting. I can tell you that much. Don't thank me yet. We still need to see if it holds true. But with that being said, do you have any issues with your old router when you're not streaming? Yes. Yeah. It was just always losing connectivity. We gotta get airborne because I got a delivery flight meeting at 3 o'clock.
I can read.
I need to see if we have a flywire on the new airplane yet.
Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you.
Yeah, I have no idea where that comes from.
Does not look like it.
In a water evacuation.
Coaster helicopter 6532. We have vehicles loaded on.
Alright, good start on to after start flow. Engine start to normal. Arm spoilers, reset rotor trim, flaps to.
Extended center line, clear to the San Diego class Bravo airspace. The direct.
We're down 0.5.
Hold down on the mask or the red streamer to start the flow of oxygen.
Gotta go ahead and put it in TRA, otherwise it does not truly squawk mode, Charlie. Kill APU. And it's gonna be a short taxi, so let's go ahead and get the rest of everything else out the way. So mini brief.
That was 2229 LA Center, ready to contact, climb, maintain flight level 340.
That controller's mic is so loud. Alright, gross weight 143.2, flaps config 2, film board 10.5, V1's 131, V2's 135, 12,000's the initial climb, 12,000 set, and our first fix is HICVA. Flight controls check, full up, full down, neutral, full left,
LA Center, good afternoon.
full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral flight controls checks
LA
complete.
Center, runway 24 right, taxi via Echo Romeo. Echo Romeo 24 right, that was 427. Hey, Louis. Hey there, Brad.
LA Center, American 1004, on the ground, St. George, ready, taxi 19.
How's it going? Get them. UPS 833, center maintain 6,000, present heading.
Center maintain 6,000, present heading, UPS 833.
UPS 844, continue left turn, heading 300.
Continue left 300 for UPS 844.
LA Center, American 1004, on the ground, St. George, ready, taxi.
And American 1004, St. George is on tower.
Oh.
So you're released for departure now, within the next 20 minutes, and call me airborne.
Welcome. Alright. Untowered, so that means we need to go CTAF. 23, 675.
No, definitely not. I control top down. You can call me ready for taxi, takeoff, and everything.
Roger, call you right after mission start, FedEx 151, thanks.
UPS 844, turn left, heading 260, field will be at 12 o'clock, reporting site.
St. George traffic, American 1004, taxi in runway 19 via Alpha, St. George. Alright. Rate check, pressure green. So, Ryan, being that this is your hometown, we were not super impressed with the airport just because it's, in my opinion, it is relatively freeware quality, and then you got these stupid little corporate jets that are like part of Microsoft Flight Sim's airplanes in the terminal gates, and they charge $27 for it, which is kind of a lot for the quality in my opinion. But it's your hometown airport, dude, so I feel like you need to get it. Alright, so we've already done our flight controls check, all that good stuff, so we'll get the rest of everything going. That is set. Let's go up here. Alright, taxi checklist. Gross weight comparisons complete. Pitch trim 29.5% CG set V1 V2 flex. It's 31, 35, 35, no flex. Flaps config 2. Flight controls are checked. ECAM MO, takeoff all green. ECAM status is checked. Predictive wind shear is on auto. TCAS code set. TRA, cabin crews advised. Mini briefs complete. Taxi checklist complete. Yellow.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
That's a crappy, like that's not even a flight attendant. That would just be the pilots saying that. It's like, but I guess they probably didn't have, they didn't have like a recording of a flight attendant saying, "You guys are ready in the back," or whatever. Okay, so far so good. Yep, so far. My new cable modem showed up today. Ah, very nice. I'll have to take a look. If you look at it on a sectional, oh, that it's untowered airport. You know, I'm not that in depth. I'm not that serious of a sim pilot. Although what I'm not sure about is why vertical speed has zeros and no dashes. So we're going to dig into that when we get short of the runway. One thing before we go, I'm getting a lot of stuttering in the audio. Screw it. Alright, lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 19 is confirmed inside, outside. Fuel, min required. Takeoff fuel is 8.4, and we've got 10.3 on board. Engine mode selector is normal. Bleed packs, we're going to do a V1 full send, so we're going to turn the packs off. And those are set, so lineup checklist is complete. St. George traffic, American 1004 is going to be departing off runway 19 on the HICFA departure. We'll be exiting the airspace to the southeast. St. George. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. Clear on the approach. Hello. Clear down the runway. Send it. Mantoga SRS auto thrust blue. We got dashes now, so we are good. Those center lines are a little off center. 80 knots thrust set. Neutral by 100. V1 and rotiti. Pause rate. Nav. St. George traffic. American 1004 is clear. Runway 19 departing on the MICBA departure, exiting the airspace to the southeast. Going over to departure. St. George. Got a positive turn on the airspeed. Pack 2. 15 seconds. There's 15 seconds. Flaps 1, speed checks. There's S speed. Flap 0, speed checks. Flap 0, after takeoff checklist. Landing gears up. Flaps retracted. APU's off. After takeoff checklist is complete. Autopilot 2.
Have a good one.
From all of us at American Airlines, thank
United
you for flying with us today.
Weights, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good rest of your day.
Yep, you too. United 18.
Virgin 155, Mike LA Center, radar contact, descend via late.
Continue earning miles with our retail and travel partners.
Need to remember what that is. Virgin 155, Mike, cross Blade at maintain 1212 bounds to Vegas altimeter 3037.
Such as your first check bag free, preferred boarding, and no foreign transaction fees. Not an aviator card member? See a flight
Kelly
attendant
79
and receive
464 on the
exclusive
ground at
offer
Santa Ana on
in-flight
checkmate
today.
Alpha Protect.
Shortly, we will begin our in-flight service. We offer a selection
United 434, runway 20 right, thanks via Alpha Lima, cross runway 20 left only.
Connect to the AA
20 right via Alpha Lima, cross 20 left on Lima. United 434.
free of charge.
GPS 844, give way to the company A300 coming out of the ramp on Whiskey 5, then continue the ramp via
AC power outlets are located at every seat. While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly.
UBS 2620.
Man, I can't get a damn word in.
Thanks via Bravo, cross runway 8.
Bravo to runway 8.
Smoke 187, push on to Charlie's approved once you clear the traffic. FedEx 1810, ready to contact altitude passing.
1,000 to go.
FedEx 1810, thank you. Climb maintain 1010,000.
Southwest 1979, short 26 right, Vegas.
Southwest. I think I got stuff right. Southwest 1979, cross runway 26 right, straight head to the ramp.
Cross 26 right to the ramp, Southwest 1979.
Speed alt, sir.
Delta 2229, Salt Lake offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
LA Skywest 4643 has Bravo and LA for taxi.
Skywest 4643, LA Center, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
25 right via Bravo, Skywest 4643.
FedEx 471 Heavy, Rnav Hyper, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff. Southwest 2076, runway 27, clear to land. Runway 8671 Juliet.
I'm about to disconnect. Shit.
Maintain VFR.
Can't get a damn word in.
Southwest 1568 at Circus, cleared ILS, runway 24, correction. At Seaview, cleared ILS, runway 24, right approach.
At Seaview, cleared ILS 24, right approach, Southwest 1568.
Helicopter 8, Romeo Alpha, Albuquerque's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
What are you going to call to you?
UPS 833, vacated speed up.
UPS 833, welcome to Ontario Cross, runway 26 left, parking via Whiskey.
Crossing 26 left and parking via Whiskey.
Captain, say good day, Boeing at 757, so request clearance to San Diego.
Boeing 7572, LA Center clearance and request, expect an amended routing. UPS 152 Heavy, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
United 434, ready to go, 20 right.
Southwest 747, runway 30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, Southwest 747.
United 434, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right, United 434.
Frontier flight 845.
Bro, I'm watching the transmit or the receive box, and like as soon as it extinguishes, it lights right back up. LA Center, American 1004, flight level 120.
American 1004, ready to contact, climb maintain flight level 290.
Climb maintain flight level 290, American 1004. Thrust climb, open climb. Jeez Louise.
187, LA Center, runway 15, taxi via Bravo, cross runway
That
8.
took forever. That's why a lot of times when I stream, I don't even want to fly on VATSIM because I get stuck with that, and then forever I'm not talking to y'all. Yeah.
UPS 26, 27 on departure, flighting 270, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15,
I don't care about the price. The scenery looks awesome. It's pricey though. It is. That's my main thing with it. Is you've got like we went and compared the price of that airport to like Flight Beam's, all their big airports, and FS Dream Team's, all their big airports, and they're like the what do you call it? St. George's. Like $7 to $10 cheaper. And by the way, guys, ignore the weirdness out here. That's Zion. I have a Zion satellite 3D mod thing, and it only works like when you're up close. So that's why it looks weird. But yeah, it's pretty pricey to be nice, to say it nicely. Push that in. That's not a bad idea. Should have done that. LA Center alone seems difficult. Yeah. Yeah, the dude. I mean, it's just a lot of traffic. The dude's all. I mean, and this guy is really good. I've flown through LA Center with him controlling many times, and he's really good. It's just it's busy. And initially, when we started the stream, we had Albuquerque Center on too, but they gone.
Guys, 4643 does not have an RNAV departure.
Now this happens in real life. Just wait for an opening.
My apologies, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, guys. 46.
You were number one. He was number one. Love the eye rolling at ATC. Yeah, it gets frustrating. We got in there in the end. Yes, we did.
Virgin 155, Mike Roger.
But like, we plan to land min fuel, right, at 5.5. And it's stuff like this, like things that you can't really plan for, that can result in landing below planned min fuel. There's 18,000. So let's see, fuel prediction page. Estimated fuel on board, 5.1. And we were initially planned to land with 5.5.
471, verified direct carrot.
So, stuff like that, where like we were stuck at 12,000 for a little bit longer than we never should have leveled off at 12,000. That will result in overburning a little bit. But I'm sure we'll make it back up by the time we get up into cruise.
Southwest 3715 LA Center, ready to contact, welcome.
LAX Center is got a 102 Alpha on the short runway 27.
Welcome to the best proof that US VATSIM needs to use CPDLC.
505
100%.
Center, standby.
In all honesty, though, I don't even know how to log on.
Southwest 2076, contact ground 239.
Like, if they had it, I wouldn't even know how to log on in the Phoenix to do it. I'm sure it's easy to learn, though. There's probably a YouTube video out there that would teach me pretty quick. Just bought 3 32 inches from Acer. Nice. Hell yeah. Very, very nice. Now with a bigger screen, I would do 4K like the Asus BFD or the monitor Blake has. I love the monitor I've got. Love it. One thing to be better is 3 of them, so I can wrap them around. Dancy Parrot, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Welcome, welcome.
Southwest 747, welcome to Long Beach Taxi Park.
Andy, it's easy. Google Hoppy. So I do have Hoppy. I got the code into the Phoenix app.
I am 423. Okay, 423.
It's just once we get into this portion, right? So like ATC menu, connection.
10 heavy, proceed direct to Paradise, Papa Delta Zulu. Paradise.
Maybe it's not that one.
4643, ready to contact, South Seat passing.
That's 4643, 3,200 for 5,000.
Data link status.
4643, thank you. Flight 180, climb, maintain 13,000.
Heading 180, 13,000.
I know there's like somewhere you gotta.
187 LA Center, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 15.
And maybe it's not showing right because I'm not showing the interface that I'm thinking of because I'm airborne.
Charlie 209.
Yeah, I would have to like put in like the center identifier and a few different things.
The Delta's approved.
Push on the Delta's approved.
I don't know. Can't remember now. Oh, I had it. Actually, you know what? It probably helped too if it did this.
Southwest 4176, Albuquerque's offline. Rate of service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Kind of need that, right?
Appreciate the service. Have a great day. Southwest 4176.
Unless maybe
Southwest 3715, descend via the OC2 arrivals. John Wayne altimeter 3025.
Descend the OC2 arrival, Southwest 3715.
UPS 2627, proceed direct.
Controller has to be logged on to, yeah, which is not true 90% of the time in the nuance. Yeah, I could imagine. Could imagine.
Skywest 4643, turn left direct Carrot.
Left turn direct Carrot.
Yeah, I would like to play around with it because it's something I've never really gotten to do before.
1810 heavy, cross Paradise, at or above 5,000, cleared ILS, runway 26 right approach.
Paradise.
Kill the seatbelt signs. Anticipate smooth rides.
187 LA Center, ready to contact, turn right direct Tiller, climb, maintain flight level 360.
Right turn direct Tiller.
Once I can say, first time using a monitor that size, it was overwhelming. I don't know about 3 of them. But if you did, that definitely would need to do some pattern work. Yeah, for sure. It would be something else.
November 0 Sierra Alpha, runway 2.
I know there's like some super fancy racing sims that have 3 of these. They come to almost like basically just parallel of me. This time of day, go fly in Europe. You can get all you want. Okay. I'm already a little bashful flying in Europe just because things are different, you know. Like here in the United States, everything transition level, transition altitudes, 18,000 feet there. You know, obviously it's on it's on the charts, but
Remaining zone 27.
you know, just things are a little different. SIDS and stars are a little different. So I get a little bashful, but I need to nut up and just do it one day, right? Nabil, you did not miss anything. Well, I guess we did a look at the new St. George, Utah airport scenery. And other than that, we just took off and we're on our way to Phoenix.
Are there 2 planes there? Citation.
Viewing angle issues, yeah, because of the curvature. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Don't be scared of the Germans. In Deutschland.
FedEx 471 Lindbergh, altimeter 3028. Expect vector
yeah,
visual, runway 27.
I don't know. I always have issues whenever I fly ATC out there, and it's all just me stuff, right? I'm just not used to the differences, but I need to do it. Being that for my airline, I handle all of the international delivery flights. It would be beneficial for me to have a better understanding of. In fact, speaking of Germany, a lot of our airplanes come out of Hamburg at the Airbus final assembly line out there, so it would help me to have a better understanding.
Push my discretion, call ready for taxi, apologies about that, Boeing 2522.
Southwest 1568, runway 24 right.
But, yeah, I need to do it.
Runway 24 right, then, Southwest 1568.
Unless you're front and center, yeah. So I probably need this one and then like 55-inch TVs that are like flat panels on the sides.
09 Alpha, verify squawk 7206.
School informer. Sorry, Blake. Sorry for what?
If you don't mind me texting back just to real quick and figure it out.
No problem. November 9, Juliet X-ray, welcome to Vegas, cross runway 26 right. Join.
Alright, so we are at cruise. We're cruising higher than what was originally planned, so that should help a little bit on the fuel. I'm not seeing a top of descent though.
Southwest 893, runway 24 right, taxi via Echo Romeo.
Alright, let's do
1004 Albuquerque's offline, radio service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Over to Unicom. Have a great day. Appreciate your help. Let's see. So
December 25 cross Wotro and maintain flight level 290.
The Unicom, so we get closer, then we'll switch to CTAF. CTAF coming in on 26. It's gonna be 18.7. Oops. I gotta jump on my delivery meeting. Yeah, we don't have a top of drop. That's a little concerning. We got it here. But I don't see it. It might just be because we're too zoomed out too far. But it should show that no matter what zoom level you're at. Huh. Alright, so before I get on this call, which is should be a very quick call, let's go through our top hat flow. So Matzo, Phoenix, 26, 5 mile range ring around that. Rnav, PXR, my hard tune that. Prog page, switch this to Phoenix, 26. Perf, next. Let's go Phoenix, weather, winds are calm. Temperature's 18. 3020 on the altimeter. And then minimums 1385 on the baro. Fuel prediction page, landing 5.2. Secondary, we can delete that. And I don't foresee us having to land on the south side of the airport. But if we did, let's just back it up with, maybe we get somebody else trying to shoot 2.6. If we could sidestep over to help out. If the star is even compatible. It may not be. It is. Alright, sweet. So that's set. ILS push buttons. Auto brake low. Bottom altitude is going to be 7,000 feet. Alright, we'll use this time as well real quick to brief it all up. We'll just start with the approach plate. Alright, so we're coming in. So this is 11-5, effective 15th of August. Planning the ILS, runway 26. Frequency is 111.75. Final approach course is 258. We intercept the glide slope at Prune at 3,000 feet. Decision height is 250 feet, which gives a decision altitude of 1385. Touchdown zone elevation is 1135. MSA from the direction we're coming from. Roughly 6,200 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 2,500 and climbing right turn to 5,000 on a heading of 030 degrees. In the Phoenix VOR radial 336 to Avant. Phoenix DME 15.9 and hold. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. We got a standard 3-degree glide slope with approach lights, PAPI on the left. Minimum is 250 foot ceilings, 3/4 mile visibility. Weather is no factor there. We're going to come in on runway 26. Actually, before we go to that, taxi. Airport info continued. So for runway 26, we got high intensity runway lights. Approach lights, PAPI on the left. The 3.0 degree glide path on the PAPIs coincide with the ILS glide slope. The runway's grooved. We've got 9,572 feet of runway from the glide slope. It's 150 feet wide. When we land, it's going to be a left-hand turnoff. Aim to get off at probably Bravo 7, and then we're going to park on the north side of the airport. It's going to be a right seat landing. Aircraft types 320 for tail strike avoidance. No MELs, no CDLs. Weather's no factor. Terrain's a factor. And there we go. Thrust idle descent. Sweet. Alright guys, I'm going to jump on this call real quick, and I will be right back with y'all. Alright. We're back. Told you it was quick. Your flying is fun, but it can be intense sometimes. You should give it a shot. It's not too hard once you've done it a few times. Okay, I definitely will. Yeah, and to what Andrew said, equal time point. So basically, it's like the halfway mark, at least with the way we have this flight set up. As far as I know, anyways. Hell yeah. On time departure, baby. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. So I have a new airplane coming today. November 992 is headed to Detroit today. So I was trying to kind of juggle that while doing this. Oh wait, they're departing at 5. What's the knob at the top right for? Top right of what though? Above the light switch. Oh, there's a bunch of lights. Like I don't know what light. You got these lights. You got these lights. This light. This light. This light. This light. Light. So it's the dimmer switch for the light, huh? I don't know which light, and I can probably help out a little bit more. Still no Albuquerque Center. HUD dimmer. I ain't got no HUD in this airplane. Yeah, y'all funny. He meant when you were looking straight ahead? Still don't know. Top right of the screen, it's the HUD dimmer. So this is like the tray table light. See how it illuminates here? And turn it off. That's what that'd be. Oh, the window frame. Jeez. Okay, see, shit, there we go. See? Kieran can give specifics. Yeah, so it's just turn the light on. It's like a chart light. If you still had paper charts. No, I can't see that shit. Yeah, so it's just a chart light. All that just to figure out chart light. Yeah, when you said top right, like I was thinking like top right of something like on the airplane, not necessarily like the whole my screen in front of me. So that's my bad. Psh, no HUD for Airbus, forgot. I mean, they do make HUDs. Just nobody ever gets them installed on the airplane. But Airbus does make a HUD for this airplane. But you get footrest and tray table. Yep, that footrest is next level, really, dude. It is. There's been a few times that I've sat in the cockpit and like just propped my feet up on them. It's nice. You can get comfy. All right, terrain doesn't look like much of an issue from here, so I think we're just going to shortcut everything, go direct to Zerlo. Like it, I like it. Direct. Phoenix traffic, American 1004 is about 16 miles north of the field on the downwind runway 26. We'll call base and final. Phoenix. Nah, Josh, you're good, dude. If it can auto land, why install a HUD? Yep, exactly. Boeing can auto land too. Yeah, but for Boeing to auto land, as far as I know, they have to have that HUD system installed. The HGS, I think it's what, HUD guidance system, and then they got to like go manually type in stuff for that too. So airport elevation, airport or runway length, what mode, so that the airplane can auto land, whereas the Airbus don't need none of that. Probably the sound that tire made when it fell from the 777. Probably. On any 737-900 or MAX 9, free flight, door plug, seats only. I think that was more of a Boeing than a splat on a car. Yeah. Boeing splendor is always appreciated, coming from a Boeing guy. Well, I appreciate you being willing to slander your own favorite aircraft manufacturer. Alrighty, should have done this a long time ago, but approach checklist. Briefing is complete. Approach stable by. That's going to be 2385. No, I'm sorry. 2135. ECAM status is checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Altimeters 3020 checked. Now it's 3019.
To prepare for landing, please close your tray table and put away carry-on items. Place your seat in the original upright position with footrest stowed. We will now collect any items you wish to discard. We will be landing soon.
Alright, Alt. $7,000, $6,000. That Boeing HUD is probably a $1.2 million option. It very well could be that expensive, especially with all the integration that has to go into the airplane. Phoenix traffic, American 1004 is turning base, runway 26, Phoenix. Stay tuned for Cali Crew World Flight 24. Do you know what the exact dates on World Flight 2024 is yet? I need to know those. One of my colleagues, she is taking vacation for the first week of November, and that could very well impact, although she's opposite of me, or she's the same side of the week as me now, so. But yeah, her taking vacation is going to affect how I'm able to take off myself during World Flight. So once the official dates are published, I know it's always the first week. I don't know if it's gonna be like Saturday to Saturday or what, but I would imagine it's probably the first Saturday of November, maybe. I've got 4 days left of vacation time that I can use, that I want to use for World Flight, but between Crystal's vacation, Crystal's birthday, and then my colleague's vacation, it's going to make it kind of tight on when I can, like, the days that I can attend. I'm unbiased. I'll slender them both. Yeah, if there's anything I don't like between one or the other, I'll state it. This thing does its little activate and confirm way out on its own. Like, we're this far out and it already put it into like VAP. My man Jet Kid, what's going on, dude? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's see. I texted you earlier. Probably texted me back. I haven't looked at my phone since we started streaming. Yeah. Well, I got recurrent training at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is going to be a struggle because I am not a morning person. Phoenix traffic, American 1004 is on 15-mile final runway 26, Phoenix. Autopilot 2. Alright, glide slope, loke, Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2. This sucker slowed down. Misapproach altitude. It's going to be 2,500 and right turn to 5,000. Cabin pack sounds like I'm on a ride at Disney World. Watch what you say on the internet, though. You might end up like the whistleblower guy. True. Very true. Good point. All right, guys. I'll see y'all on the ground. Go sterile cockpit. And we're not slowing down super well, so we'll go ahead and drop the gear. Say that we are clear to land.
Greetings from the Greatland wrong side. Glad to make another stream, although it seems I've missed most of it. Dang it. Lol.
Well, Cold Bay dude, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate that, my friend. You didn't miss a whole lot other than just a quick little airport review. Unless this is your hometown, I would not recommend the St. George Airport. But other than that, I haven't missed a whole lot. But very, very happy to have you with us nonetheless. We do have one more leg after this. We're going to fly the AnyBuild's A320neo into Palm Springs to see if it's capable of handling a very complex Rnav approach. So you still got plenty of time, plenty of content to watch, my friend. All right, flaps full, landing checklist, cabin crews advised, auto thrust, speed, auto brakes, low, EKMMO, landing all green, landing checklist is complete. Phoenix traffic, American 1004, 3 mile final, runway 26, Phoenix. My airplane.
Above 300. Minimum 200. 100. Light slow. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Just a bit firm. Little late on the flare. Phoenix traffic, American 1004 is clear, runway 26, taxi terminal, Phoenix. Alright, get her cleaned up.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Shit better not say there's an update. Motherfucker, I knew it was going to. I gotta wait here for the engine to cool down. I started the timer a little bit late, so we'll give it about 2.5 minutes. In the meantime, we want Alpha 10 as our gate. Did you ever do the auto land of Phoenix? Actually, no, we have not done an auto land in the Phoenix. But we definitely will. I would have done it on this one if I'd thought about it. All right, there's 2.5 minutes. We landed a bit firm, but maybe we can get a dance monkey. Nah. Alright, brake set. APU's up.
Door standby for all calls.
Alright, let's get caught up in the chat. Yeah, I'm missing out on Expo this year too. Ooh, dude, that sucks. Man, it ain't gonna be the same without you. Copy that, thank you. Yeah, man, absolutely. And dude, again, thank you so much for the $5 download. Very, very nice of you. Never have to do that. Greatly appreciate you. It will give me 5 of the almost $27 that I invested into the St. George scenery. St. George Airport is almost 27 bucks, which is quite hefty. When Minneapolis and Dulles and Phoenix and like all these big ass airports are like 20 bucks, you know. So that also gives me time to do fresh install everything on my computer, Windows. I think I missed some of the previous messages. -281 coming in hot. Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't flare just enough. I started like a little pre-flare around 40 to 50 feet, but I just didn't sting it enough back on the side stick right before touchdown. Dog Tag Gamer. Hey, you are in my hometown. Be at Sky Harbor Thursday to pick up my brother flying in from North Carolina for the Final Four. Well, hell yeah, man. Well, first of all, that's awesome. That's going to be a fun. Are both of y'all going, or are you just picking him up? But if both of y'all are going, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Very sadly, my LSU Tigers lost last night to Iowa, so they will not be in the Final Four. Was a really good game though. LSU played Iowa last year in the national championship and won, and now this year they played each other again to get into the Final Four, and it was a loss for my Tigers. Is what it is though. But dude, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Enjoy. You got to do some extreme crosswind landings, pattern work live. It would be great. Go to my last stream, landing in London City. That approach will meet that criteria for sure. At that airport that V1 uses in the Caribbean. I don't know what airport that is. There's quite a few of them out there. So, leg 1 is complete. I'm going to prep for our next leg, which is going to be in the Inabuild's 320 Neo. So we're going to be changing airplanes. And make sure I have a fly wire yet. Still no fly wire. Yeah, I'll start setting up for that leg. New flight. I don't even know. I'm sure it's American, but American doesn't fly 320 Neos. So let's just call it Frontier. We're not going to fly on that sim either. Who knows what the airplane's going to do. PSP. H1N. I'm going to use the fly-by-wire profile, but after the one flight that I've done already, the any builds, it burns more gas than the fly-by-wire. So I'm going to bump up the fuel factor a little bit, +5. We're going to make the airplane light because in the any builds, the reverse thrust does not work, at least for me. So we're going to make the airplane pretty light with 75 people. It's not the longest of runways either. We're going to do min fuel on this one again. 4,600 pounds is the min fuel on a Neo. Do 500 on a taxi out. Alright. We'll put this airplane to bed. Thank you for flying American. Have a great day, sir. Alright. Bye, Susan. We're out of here. And Atlanta. New flight. Add flight plan. Sweet. He bought 4 tickets. Hopefully the Wolfpack will make it with the win Saturday night. Well, dude, that's gonna be awesome, man. That'd be a lot of fun to go to. Okay, SXM, St. Martin. Yeah, I did one in a way a little bit harder. I want to say it was like last Friday, I think it was. But we flew into London City, British Airways, Phoenix 320, Block 2, version 2. Had some pretty gnarly winds coming into there. We shot 2 approaches. I went I went around on the first one to get the flight controller replay going. Because, you know, on the wrong side channel, if we want to do replay, I'll go around for it. Oh wait, we gotta fly on bat sim so that Pilot Porter can fly with us. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Porter, are you still flying this leg? But we're not going to go through all of the whole, OFP spiel and all that stuff. We're just going to get the airplane set up and go. If you ever went there, you wouldn't come back. There's actually live cameras there. Let's see. It usually pops up on my feed. Here we go. So Josh, take a look at this. Some freight dog ops down in the Caribbean would be fun. I agree. Would be fun. If I can get the damn NVIDIA 300 acting right. Or maybe we fly some 737 BCF. But also, like, pretty much the Phoenix is the only plane that I can get reverse thrust working. I need to do some more digging in FSU-PC, but after the last update with Microsoft Flight Sim, there's issues with reverse thrust. I've tried decrease thrust, like you would hold F2 if you were still bound to my keyboard. Toggle reverse thrust, all that shit. I've tried everything inside Microsoft Flight Sim itself, so I'm going to have to probably utilize FSU-PC to make it work. Let's operate jetways. We are fronter. What altitude does it have us at? It's a 43-minute long flight, 32,000 feet. That should work. Alright, now I'm going to close this. Turn these on. Behold, the AnyBuild's A320 Neo. Kind of wish, I know it's like a redo of the 320 Neo to like replace the, not replace, they're still going to keep the original Neo that came with the sim, but this is to provide a better option than that. I wish they would have gone with the 321. Just something different, you know. Got them tig old bitties, them LEAP engines. So, this is what we're going to fly. Kenny Myers, welcome my friend, great to see you, dude. I'm doing well, no complaints. I'm a little bit sunburned, but other than that, I'm pretty good. I'm also getting a little bit hungry. I haven't eaten today, but other than that, I'm good. How about you, my friend? We'll turn these sounds up so y'all can hear the sounds of the new AnyBuild's A3. Is that pushed in? No, it's not. Okay. Let's say it shouldn't be. The sounds definitely could use a little bit of work, in my opinion. Let all that get going. Alright, if you... Alright, sim brief. I'm writing that up. Payload, apply payload. We'll do fast. And it formats, the format that I use is pretty weird, so I'm gonna keep using my iPad. And then my MobiFlight, the software that comes with Mini Cockpit ain't working. And there's no LVARs or LVARs, however it's called, for this airplane. So basically I have to do everything with my mouse for the most part instead of using FSUI PC. Love them tickle bitties. Yeah, you and me both. Living on SpaghettiOs. Yes, sir. Since I got that tooth pulled yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. Nice little soft food to eat on. I'm good, just chilling, enjoying the birthday of my firstborn, thinking how time flies. Oh, wow. Absolutely. Happy birthday to him. So today, Pilot Porter, is his birthday. Was your firstborn born today? If so, they'll have the same birthday. That'd be pretty cool. Why not have an FMS camera set up? I guess not. Alrighty, diff strip data 02 April, 18 April. That's not right. 5 March, 21st March. That's what we want. We don't want that one. This is what we want. It ain't April. Actually, it is April. Yeah. And I need to pay rent. And some other bills. Alright, so data. That's going. IRS monitor. We got 3 green. Sweet. Nits. We're going from KPHX to PSP. Everyone wants to slam PMDG's tablet, but the anyone's feel like, dude, I'm telling you, yes. That's very true. Very, very true. Not a fan of any builds. Alright, so we're Frontier 1004. Cost index 20. Cruising altitude 32,000. The temperature of minus 49. Triple pause 37,000 even. Flight plan Phoenix departure. Let's go on 25 right. On the Keynes Harbor transition. Inserts. We got Cariv. Can I not put in airways? Jack, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. So far, so good on the 4K, dude. Can't believe it. The AnyBuild's A320 Neo apparently can't enter fucking airways. So that's kind of horse shit. So from here, I'm gonna have to manually add every damn waypoint. So let's see. Colts, Herber, Kariv, transition fixes, Decus. There's nothing in between here in Decus anyway, so who cares? Alright, Palm Springs, arrival. Let's figure out what. Porter, Pilot Porter, are you still in the house, good sir? And if you are you still planning on flying with? Approach. This has us coming down to runway 31 left. Rnav, RNP, Yankee, 31 left from Spono. 1 left. One, Decas, approach via Spono, inserts. Secondary. So why didn't we have an init request in the main? Well, I'm not going to worry about a secondary. Rnav, don't care. Wind request. Init. 0 fuel weight. 118, or correction, 110.9. Right, dry. Winds calm. Outside of air temp 19. Altimeter 3019. Takeoff weight is planned at 118.9. And we'll go 1 plus F, packs on, anti-ice off, toga off. Why isn't it giving us a flex temp? We're super light, we should have a flex temp. Fuel weight 17.9, perfect. Fuel weight CG is 23.7. So block fuel is going to be 8.5. Oh, this is the other thing with fucking AnyBuilds that always pisses me off, is you can never zero out the route reserve. I bet it goes back. Well, then there's this. Then you put in 45 minutes and it switches it to 16 minutes. Let's try the fuel quantity, which is 2.8. How's that? 17 minutes. That shit makes 0 sense. Anyways. Alright, so it's gonna be flaps 1, 0.8. Flex temp's not giving us one. B speeds 148, 148, 150. Cool. All right, let's see. If Porter's not in here, then I'm not going to fly on that sim. Tyler Rocks. What's going on, dude? Great to see you. $8,000. Oh, wait. See, there's a lot about the Indy builds 320 that kind of pisses me off. Don't even have terrain radar, but it's got weather radar. It's kind of weird to me. And others are the other way around. Palm Springs, hell yeah! Stop by for barbecue, man. Shit, I wish. I am pretty hungry, to say the least. Have not eaten today. It's 4 o'clock. I leaves at 6 o'clock our time, so I need to let DSC know.
Retard, 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 retard.
Tyler Rocks, welcome to Jump Seater membership, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. Never have to do that, but nonetheless, I very much thank you. Very, very much. Make sure to join the channel's Discord so that you can utilize all of your perks. That's basically where you would do most of that at. And again, man, thank you. Super, super nice. I hope they let Sim Update 15 go without this thing. A lot of work left. Yeah, they still got some shit. Sounds need some work. Don't have terrain radar. What else? There's a bunch of stuff. I did a little test flight the night that it got put back in the beta. Yeah, there's still quite a bit that was kind of pissing me off that they needed to fix. Jet Dispatcher just got back from Raising Cane's. Should have picked you up something, dude. Raising Cane's would be so fucking clutch. I love Raising Cane's. But dude, welcome, welcome. Have we met before? Because I'm a dispatcher myself. I'm a manager of flight dispatch at my airline. And I feel like the name Jet Dispatcher would stick in my head. Alright. APU's coming up. Let me connect to... Porter said he was going to fly with. I haven't been seeing them in the chat. Now I think though with the 320neo, like we've gotten so used to like their A310, A300, and the quality that those products bring, that we're so used to super high quality, okay, mostly high quality products. So yeah, I guess either of these two could be him. And with this being I think this is going to be a free update. Maybe they're not going to that same stretch as they usually would. Ah, okay. Okay. I know. I know who it is. Royce, dude, great to see you, man. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you're working today, I hope work's not too much of a bitch. Looks like there's quite a bit of weather out there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So guys, juggling some work stuff along with this. Alright. Sweet. Has there been any pilot porter? What did I see? Tyler Rock said, I love watching the channel, to be honest. Well, dude, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. Hey, can't complain. Fly-by-wire is free, and it's 1,000% better than the Payware Airport. Payware Airport, yeah, for sure. Now, if this airplane can shoot this Rnav approach that we're about to go do, then, in my opinion, this plane, in a lot of ways, will be better than the fly-by-wire, because fly-by-wire can't do anything GPS. It can only shoot ILSs or visuals. Brian Harris. Bill Priority, Navigraph, annual before rent. Hell yeah, absolutely. Fortunately, that is on auto pay, right? So I don't even have to pay attention to that one. It can just go right on out. But yeah, I got to pay today. I need to pay rent, electricity, Wi-Fi, a couple credit cards. I think that's really it. Beginning of the month is always the heaviest, but it's the least number of bills. So hopefully I don't forget. Igor. Great to see you, dude. Welcome to the chat. Pilot Porter, are you in the house? Let's see. I mean, when you type his name, he pops up like he's here, but he ain't responding. Yes, we were stuck overnight, so didn't have. I remember that night. Pan. That's what time is better than one. Okay. I'm gonna follow the flight plan. We'll jump on just in case Pilot Porter's listening out. It is his birthday, so it's currently 1814 Zulu. Where's my off block time? Off block 2010. It's like 2 hours from now. Why did it do that? (369FR). There we go. Cool. Alright, so for 25 right, CTAF is going to be 120.9. Swap that over. Alright. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Bleed on, ground power off. Ground, we'll toggle the jetway, close the door. And prepare for pushback. Tyler Rocks, this is the AnyBuilds A320neo. So I am subscribed to the beta in Microsoft Flight Sim. And they recently put this airplane back in the beta. So it's not the fly-by-wire. This is basically Microsoft Flight Sim. They wanted to have a better 320neo because their default one sucks. So they're having AnyBuilds make a new one, and this is what will eventually be added to the sim with Sim Update 15 for the 320neo. Alright, cockpit prep. Maintenance log sails, onboard check, gear pins, covers are removed, seatbelt signs are on, ADIRs are in nav. Fuel, our main required takeoff fuel is 6.2. We've got 8.4 on board. We have a ramp fuel of 8.5. We've got 8.4 on board, so we've already burned a little bit of burning the APU. Altimeters 3019 set, EFBs checked. Before start checklist, windows, doors, and slides. Closed and armed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers idle. Park and brake is on. A transponder is in auto. Before start checklist is complete. And it's going to be nose to the right. Beta we at. Phoenix traffic Frontier 1004 pushing back Echo 5. Phoenix. Is there chalks or something? Oh yeah, I guess there is. There we go. Let's get that second camera up. So Tyler, just Google it. I had to Google it. It's very easy. I think there's even like a YouTube video on it. I can't remember it now. It's something that you do so quick. Now here's the thing I'll caution you though. If you opt into the beta, you can never get out of it. That's the only problem. So if you get a beta that sucks or there's something wrong with it and you want it to revert, you won't be able to do it. So I will very much caution you there. But yeah, just Google it. There's a little video. It's really quick and easy. So much that I can't even start to remember how I did it. All right, let's roll numero uno. Looking for 25 on the bleed air. Got it. All right. Rolling engine 1. He might be getting ready, or he's been on VATSIM calling you. Possible. But usually when he flies with me, he's on the stream as well. I have the paid flight radar 24. Text me your flight number. Maybe it'll be in there. I do have the app set to send me notifications, emergencies, but it sends everything. True. I got the paid one as well. And I use it a lot for work. A lot. Brake set, clear off, headset clear, disconnect, look for the pan, off to the left. Have a good day. We're going to go across the bridge. We're going to take the long way around. So we'll single taxi out. Alright, after start flow, normal, arm, reset. Flaps 1. On, TA. Leave the APU on because we only have one engine started. So we'll turn on the yellow electric pump. After start checklist, any ice is off. Yellow electric pump is on. Road trim 0. After start checklist complete. How did that light come on? Maybe they're bound together. Check. Pressure 0, I hope. traffic. Frontier 1004 is that spot in Zulu. We're going to be taxiing runway 25 right via Charlie Romeo Echo 13 Phoenix. There he is, pilot porter. Sorry I forgot to tell you, I had to run out to the store, get my house ready for a few people over tonight. Won't be able to join you. No worries, man. No worries at all. With that, I'm going to disconnect from here. Let's get us some traffic going. So, file location, install new version. Getting some live traffic. What do these lights do? If I hit F6, that goes to take off and nose flight. Okay, I see what it's doing now. I think the frame rates could be a little bit better too. I think Phoenix has better frame rates than this airplane. Also, you're saying like there's no cabin in this airplane either. Like, I don't know if that's in there. If anybody else has plans to make like a very high fidelity airplane, I would be fine if they even wanted to do like, you know, just a light version that goes into the sim, and then like a high fidelity version that like you'd pay a little bit for. I'd be fine with that. There's a lot of work that goes into this stuff. There we go, live traffic starting to fill in. I will admit, I am quite ready for some PMBG 777. We got 777 pushing out. Stay out of his big ass way. I want to get that Boris sound pack for the CRJ. Do a little CRJ flying. Not the biggest fan of the Aerosoft CRJ, but it's been a hot minute since we've flown it. Alright, let's get number 2 started. Sounds were a little loud. Cabin's ready. I'm going to just shut up on this departure and let y'all hear all the sounds. Motherfucker. Damn. That dust up. Alright, well, I forgot about that. Rotate law into normal law in this airplane is unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad. It's like the airplane, like, kind of, first of all, it's like I didn't even rotate off the runway. It just kind of, like, lifted up off the runway on its own. And then, as soon as we're off the ground, like, saw the nose, like, do this. I think that was the airplane switching from rotate law into normal law. And that was shit. Like, to get my nose on the flight directors where they intersect, I had to give, like, full stick back. That was pretty bad. That's why I didn't want to fly this airplane on that sim, because you never know what's going to happen. Alright, thrust climb, open climb. God, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, I had to, like, full stick back just to get the nose to come up and meet the flight directors. Why did my camera die? I got it plugged in and everything. FO Pilot Depth, what's up, dude? Yo, yo. Great to see you, man. Welcome. This forward wing view is hot. Alright, there's 10,000. Oh yeah, PTU bark, gotta love it, dude. I agree. I love the PTU bark. 100%. I am curious to see if this airplane's going to be able to fly this Rnav approach. Sergey is not that bad. It just needs an update to keep up with the current sim state. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's some things that don't work super well, like when you go to hit the standard button, you have to hit control or something to make that work. I don't know, it's just, the airplane by nature is a little bit difficult compared to probably what it should be. I think it could have been designed better as an airplane. And it's not even like the fact that it doesn't have auto thrust or stuff like that. Simple things like, why is the ethos and the nav source and like all that stuff, why is that like way down here by the pilot's leg? To me, that's weird. But that's just me bitching. We'll go ahead and pull standard. Let's go with that for now. Yeah, most definitely day to remember. That was, I'm sure that was quite the butt puckering day for you, Shaq. American TW A737 Mark. Seems like there is a few diversions with them DA40s as I'm scrolling through them. Would not surprise me. All the ECU issues they've been having. Turk, this BM World has the best looking runway in the whole sim. You know, I've seen some pretty good looking runway textures at other airports, but like nothing comes to my mind immediately that like I can remember, so I'm not going to argue with there. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with the airport as far as I think. I know there's another one that's in the works right now. Supposedly supposed to be a lot better, but I guess we'll see. BM World does some pretty good shit. They need to work on them sounds. I agree, 100%. Like a lot. Like when you throttle up on takeoff, like it doesn't even sound like engines going into takeoff power. Didn't this airplane make you rage quit a few times? No, not this one. The A300 has, but not this one. Just yeah, it could have very well just been the internet. And so far, we've been streaming for 3 hours in 4K and haven't had a problem yet. Knock on wood. So Shadow, oh never mind. Shaq just popped in with what happened. Wish they would include Pratt & Whitney engines too. Can't beat that howl. Dude, I'm telling you. And if they did, they would have to incorporate the dual cooling that would go right here. It expedites the cooling of the core of the engine. So they can have a normal engine start. Yeah, so Shadow, at least now, like, we'll have a pilot on board when we do our flying out in, out west, who's had an emergency before and won't crumble under pressure since they've had one before, just in case we have one. On your end shows it's only 7 dropped frames. Interesting. I don't even know how to see that. But all I know is it hasn't popped up with that yellow banner that says not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming or something like that. So that's all I know to go off of. Stream settings, but stream health. Yeah, saying excellent stream health. He's greater than everything. I don't know. I'm also down converting from 4K to 1440. Gotcha. I had one in a 152. Till this day, I still don't fly that plane. What happened on yours? I'd be curious to know. Alright guys, that's me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. By the way though, I don't know if you'll be able to see when I get up. I'll stand on my chair so y'all can see them. This is gonna sound really weird, but I want y'all to look at my shorts. Crystal got me some new shorts for Easter. Bro. Now, I know this is a flight sim stream, but also where I come from and things that I like. Also, like I like hunting, duck hunting, deer hunting, all that kind of shit. So with that, I do like camouflage patterns. I've never, like I own or have owned hunting clothes for hunting, but not really like camouflage, hunting camouflage patterns for, you know, just typical day-to-day wear. Until now, Crystal got me some bomb ass camouflage shorts. They are a retro duck hunting camouflage pattern, and I'm digging them quite a bit. I tried to wear them my first day. I tried to wear them on Easter Sunday to work. I sent a picture to a buddy of mine. It's an ops manager, and I was like, "Hey, I just want your opinion." That's to be expected with the low fuel quantity that we're taking. But I asked him, I was like, "These are probably just a little too casual, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, probably." It's like, fuck. So I didn't wear them to work. But I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to show you all my shorts. Be right back. What's the over-under on them being above the knee? I mean, bro, you should have seen the swimsuit I was wearing yesterday. 5-inch seam, son. You know, gotta get them legs tan. You know, I dress like a white boy. Oh, man. Was someone asking why there's no dog sticker there? Yeah, I was wondering that too. This is, and it's specifically to the Frontier livery. Don't know what that's about. Airbus can't take animals in the cargo hold is why I forgot to answer earlier. Ah, that's the only airplane I've ever seen that's got them. OnlyFans preview. Well, we know it's working. You must have told Spectrum you wanted an OnlyFans internet package. Spark plugs were really dirty and had it quit, relighted, and was firing back up but sputtering. Oh, God. Butthole puckering. Drew said comments about to get funny. Oh, yeah, I left myself right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I can sense the camo jokes coming. The suspense. You already know. Holy hell, just get up already and show us. I'm at the edge of my seat. You can only sense, you cannot see, however. I'm just going to say see it first, and then I realized. Oh my gosh. Give us a twirl. I thought about it, but I was like, I'm not going there. I had an idea he made his YouTube into an OnlyFans. Wait, Blake, go back. I didn't see them. All y'all meat gazers. You're gonna make me slap my fucking sunburnt shit kneecaps and hurt. That's funny. Oh, man. Dude, how does he just float like that? By standing on my chair. Oh, man. Didn't know you had no legs, Blake. That's funny. I guess my legs weren't in it. But yes, they are well above the kneecap. Now we need to get that guitar in your hands, and then you'd be set. No, I'm good. What's your go-to beer? If I'm trying to intake less calories, it's probably going to be Michelob Ultra with a lime. If I'm trying to go fancier, there's a blueberry IPA at Sanford Brewing Company that I really, really like. But really, in all honesty, any IPA, whether it's double IPA, hazy, juicy IPA, pretty much any IPA, I like. You are a vet. Should have given them the You looked, son. Yeah, did a little. Oh man. He's not getting the camo jokes. That's not possible, right? There's not a joke that I've seen yet that I didn't think I got. Oh, you motherfuckers. I get what you're saying. How am I floating? Can't see my legs. I got it now. Okay. And see, I'm thinking from a technical standpoint, right? Like, I thought maybe my camera wasn't pointed down far enough to like actually see below the shorts. So I thought maybe y'all were saying you couldn't see my legs, like all you could see was shorts, so it was almost like I didn't have legs. I thought too much into it. Anyways, Palm Springs weather. Let's prep the jet. A 5-mile radius around that. Radney, that all proc page. KPSP. 3-1 left. Perf. Next. 020 at 7. Temperature 28. QNH 3023. Decision altitude 734. Fuel prediction. That's all fucked up. I'm not even gonna look at that. Cool. I wonder if this airplane has ALS or FLS. I doubt it. I just spilled shit on myself. Alright, let's see. Have you tried the Four Peaks Hazy IPA? Sounds very familiar. Probably. But if not, I will. Where can I get it? Do they have it at Publix? I got it at Publix. Publix, Winn-Dixie, Aldi, Walmart. Those are all the places that I end up in. Bunch of dads in here. Yeah, a bunch of dads with dad jokes. 20 miles, so top of drop. I need to take a piss too. Be right back, guys. I'm going to take a pee-pee real quick. The Four Peaks Brewery is here in Tempe, Arizona. Not sure if it's made its way back east, but can get it all in the grocery stores here in Arizona. I'll definitely take a look. Ah, another Arizona person, yay. I'm on Signal Butte. Is that how you say that? Butte and Elliott. Way east. Nice to have some fellow state brethrens. All right, let's see. Spono is going to be at 9,000 feet. It's the initial approach fix. All right, let's take her on down. Dog tag myself and Shaq will be flying into Phoenix the Thursday before Expo. So maybe we could all link up for a beer. Because then the following morning we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly with Shadow over to Vegas. Everything is the perfect grid here, Blake. Very easy to find places. Gotcha. Yeah, it's the same thing down in South Florida. Everything's a grid. So grids make sense. Guys, I'm gonna show y'all this place we went to yesterday. It's pretty dope. Check my delivery flight. Nothing yet. So we went to this thing yesterday called Murata Lagoon. There's 5 of these in Florida. It's a man-made lagoon. This one, the one we went to, is the country's largest crystal lagoon. It is pretty fucking massive, and it's part of this whole suburb. So if you live in the suburb, then this shit's free. This is it, and honestly, it's kind of funny. And if y'all follow my Instagram, you probably saw my story yesterday. But there's seagulls, because you're not super far from the ocean. But there's seagulls, sand, palm trees, clear blue water. So like, as you're walking around, like for a split second, you really feel like you're at the beach. And then you kind of like look around and you see like houses and grass and stuff, and like, oh wait, I'm not at the beach. But it was super cool. They got paddle boards and kayaks, cabanas, aquabanas, bars, swim up bars, private bars, food trucks, restaurants, live music, all sorts of shit. I'm trying to find like, so they got sand, and it's like Gulf of Mexico sand too, like the good shit. It's a little bit bougie of a neighborhood. When you pull into the neighborhood, there's like 5 of these fucking fountains and hills. But the houses like actually didn't seem that crazy bougie. Got this cool little covered area, so the live music will be here. They got cornhole and a bunch of different other games. These are all propane fire pits. And they have like community nights where if you live in the community, the place will be closed to only community people and hang out from folks, or hang out with folks in your community and drink. They have a bunch of different liquor nights and stuff. It was pretty neat. I was more impressed than I thought I would have been. I was trying to see if they have any pictures of the... They got a little island. Initially I was going to get a tiki on the island, but then I noticed that it was close to this little kids shit, and I was like, I don't want shit to do with no fucking kids around me. So I got us a cabana instead. It was pretty dope. I doubt it's on my... Yeah, it ain't on my story anymore. I woke up, both dogs were on one pillow, and I thought it was super cute, so I had to video it. Ah, here we go. So this was yesterday. That was a strawberry daiquiri. So I'm from Louisiana. We like daiquiris. How do you go forward? There's the aquabanas. Got the beach down there. This is our own private bar. And here I'm saying something to the effect of, like, you know, you think you're at the beach. Actually, you're not. You're at a man-made lagoon. It's basically just a giant man-made pool. And the swim-up bar was fucking closed, though. That pissed me off. I would have came just for the swim-up bar. I got TVs in there. Food trucks. Dessert truck. Get ice cream and shit. Get a cold beer and a lime. It was nice. Holy shit, what is the airplane doing? It is nose diving. I guess we have Palm Springs arrival in front of us. It says it's 1,000 feet lower. Alright, altimeter was 3023. When is Expo? Expo is what, like June 20th through the 22nd, I believe, something like that. Any gators? No. And so it's kind of funny that you bring that up. So Crystal and I were looking at either going to that or a place called Silver Springs to ride paddle boards and kayaks and shit like that in a natural spring. Problem is, even though the water is relatively cold in a spring, even though the water is relatively cold in the spring, there's still a lot of alligators. And I'd never ridden a paddleboard before, so I was telling her, like, you know, if I'm not very good at getting on the fucking thing, there he is. Then I don't want to be falling off and splashing around, because that is like basically the dinner bell for alligators. So, and she's been to Springs a bunch of times. I've been to Springs before too. Well, she didn't really believe me on the alligator, so I sent her some videos on YouTube, and she became a believer really quick. She's like, all right, yeah, never mind. Let's go do the other one instead. So we did. Looks chill, like a miniature holiday resort. Yeah, very much so. I don't know if I'd go back just me and Crystal, but we'll go flaps 1. But if we had friends to come with, then I would definitely go back. Alright, I'm going to slow down a bit. This guy out in front of us. Fucking airplane. Open descent. Alright, looks like he's peeling off. God, we're so high. Flaps 2. Yeah, we need to be between 5,000 and 5,300 feet, and we're at 68. Let's go gear down. There we go. Now it's starting to join up. See that? I don't know if it's working correctly. It's not going back into managed descent. Bring the gear back up. Alright, there we go. Speed descent. App nav. It has FLS. We'd see carrots, so it doesn't have FLS. A Neo would have FLS. So I'm wondering if it's treating Rnav like a 737, where you have to be on final approach course before, because the Airbus doesn't have to be on the final approach course. Airbus, as long as it's in lateral navigation to a fix on the approach and you arm approach mode, it'll go into like final lap. Because if they were doing it correctly, this is from what I know, we're already established on the lateral navigation, right? So when we would have armed the approach, it'd have been established on the lateral, and then once we met up with the vertical, we would have been on the RMP, and it would
2,500
have given us everything that we should see as if we're established. App nav. So right now it should be saying final app, not app nav. Because we're already on the lateral. You fuck. Piece of shit. And now it's still staying at 4. So yeah, not really. Like, it can't really fly the fucking...
$2,500. $2,500.
Yeah, it should have been saying final app long time ago, because the airplane basically just needs to know where it is in space, be within the approach, to be within the initial approach fix, on the approach, and if it's on vertical and on lateral, it'll give you final lap, because it knows where it's at, and it can fly the rest on its own. As far as I know. I'm not like an expert on Airbus RNAV approaches, but so even still, it's still not saying final lap. And it should be saying final lap, not app nav. And I don't know about this lateral navigation either. I mean, look how far off we are from the runway.
1,000.
Yeah, so unless you're going to shoot an ILS, I'd stick with Phoenix.
$400. $300. Minimum. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20. $10. $5.
This airplane, it does some real fucking funky shit. Rotate law into normal law, it gets real funky right there at the end. Like, I don't know, something about that just didn't seem right. The guy was pretty flat, and like the plane was not coming down. I got to give like a little bit of nose down input just to get it to come down to the fucking runway. So, not a fan of the AnyBuilds A320. Again, unless you're planning on flying an ILS, if you have to shoot an Rnav approach, don't touch this airplane. Palm Springs is bustling. The holding looked super wacky on final, yeah. Or the handling, yeah, it did. Something's weird. Something's super weird. Let's just stick to their A300. Brandon, my friend, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I think the fly-by-wire just isn't capable of it yet. It's not. I'm assuming you're probably talking about Rnav. Yeah, fly-by-wire is not, and this is the AnyBuilds A300, and it too is not. Like it has more capability than the fly-by-wire, but not much. Man, I'd like to visit here in real life. I don't know what there is to do in a desert. Hiking, probably, although it might be miserably hot. So they probably want to come here in like November. But what else is there to do in a place like this? Because I wouldn't know. Other than like play golf, but I know there's some golf courses around here. No, I didn't record it. I got other shit I got to get to, so I'm going to be closing this one out pretty quick. Isn't it a beta though? Yes, it is a beta. Good point. And it still has a lot of polishing that it needs, from sounds to systems to like just the fuel prediction page in the McDo needs work. Sounds need work. Flight handling needs work. The different laws need work. Like, it needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. I have recurrent training for the next 2 days. I got to get up and start training at 7 o'clock and die via PowerPoints from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. for the next 2 days, followed by a test. So that's what I'm going to be doing the next 2 days. They're supposed to be off days. Therefore, after my 2 recurrent training days, I then go back to work for 4, and then we'll be off for 4. So this will be likely the last stream for the next 6 or so days, unless I can do some sort of a late night stream tonight. But I plan on taking something to put my ass to bed, because I'm not a morning person. I struggle to go to sleep at a normal time, which is going to make tomorrow even harder. My man Blue Games is in the house. What's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Just joining in as we're getting ready to close things out. But Frontier, yes sir. I don't hardly ever fly Frontier, usually because they fly all of the opposite engine types that I ever care to fly. But the AnyBuilds 320 beta has the leaps, so I was like, let's fly that one. But dude, hope you're doing very well, and glad you're able to stop in and say hello. And guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. Obviously, it helps with the algorithm and all that good stuff. But I hope y'all have, what's today? Tuesday? Let me check on my, I gotta keep reminding myself to check on my delivery flight. I don't want to leave these pilots and dispatchers and shift coordinators hanging. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out today. Huge shout out to all of the members and our brand new members as well. Thank you, Tyler Rocks, for joining the Jump Cedar, and Cole Bay, thank you so much for your $5 donation. Greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome in every way. But hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Probably won't see y'all again until next week, possibly. And very, very happy of happiest birthdays to the man, the myth, the legend, Pilot Porter. Until next time, guys, be good at it, and I'll and keep it on the wrong side, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.